The entire clan expected him to kneel. Instead, Dek stepped forward. The massive skull slipped from his hands and slammed into the stone floor, the sound echoing across the cliffs of Yautja Prime. No one spoke. The Death World monster no hunter had ever killed. Behind Dek, the ground trembled as a massive creature let out a low, terrifying roar, and standing beside him was something no one expected to see. A machine, a synthetic woman. Nyor, the clan leader, finally broke the silence with a cold laugh. "You return with a monster," he said, his voice dripping with contempt, "and a machine." Then he looked directly at Dek. "You are still weak." What no one standing there understood was this. Dek had already survived hell. And this moment was only the end of the hunt. Because days earlier, Dek was supposed to die. On the jagged cliffs of Yautja Prime, he stood across from his brother in ritual combat. His older brother, Quay, moved with brutal precision. Every strike forced Dek backward. Dek was faster, smarter, but he hesitated. And hesitation was unforgivable. High above them stood their father, Nyor. He didn't see two sons. He saw a bloodline being tested. When Dek slipped and fell, his helmet shattered against the stone, exposing his scarred face to the clan. The verdict was already decided. Nyor gave the order. End it. Prove the bloodline strong. Dek waited for death. Instead, Quay lowered his blade. "Go," he growled. Then he gave Dek a sentence worse than execution. "Hunt the Kalisk on Jenna. The Death World, a planet where nothing survived for long. Bring back its skull," Quay said, "or never return." In secret defiance of their father, Quay spared his brother's life and sent him to die alone. Jenna welcomed no one. The moment Dek entered its atmosphere, a violent storm ripped his ship apart. Fire and metal tore through the sky as he crashed into the surface. Barely alive, his cloaking device flickered. His weapons were almost drained. And the planet immediately tried to kill him. Creatures erupted from the ground without warning. Every step felt like a gamble with death. That was when he found her. A woman lying among the wreckage, not human. She offered Dek a deal. Help her reach an abandoned Weyland-Yutani outpost and salvage new limbs. In return, she would guide him to the Kalisk. What Dek didn't know was that no one ever found the Kalisk by accident. And Thea had been waiting. They traveled together across Genna. At first, Thea moved slowly, then stronger.